Hi guys, how are you doing today? I am doing good. Still have the sniffles. I am so tired of allergies. Today we're going to play with some crayons. Well, let's put crayons over here. We're going to play with some crayons, and then we're going to use a BB cream and some mascara and a brush. That's it. All of this fits in in your compartment of your purse where your sunglasses, eyeglasses, glasses go. So you just have this little bit to go in there, and you can go from day to night or just be day. No problem. So let's get started. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. Where is everyone tuning in from? I always like to see where we're at in our world. It's a great place to be. Don't you agree? So here we go. We're going to start with some BB cream. Now, I like the light coverage of the BB cream. This is a light coverage. It is buildable, so you can make it a little bit more of a coverage if you would like. Southern California, the UK, yay! So glad you're here, Lizzie, wonderful. Now, my rosacea is not terrible today, and I found a green CC cream. Hi, Australia, Canada, our neighbors to the north. I'm in Southeast Louisiana, but again, my rosacea is not terrible today. Norway. We've been on a Viking kick, so it's like, oh my goodness, I love the area. But I ordered some CC cream that Celesty has, and it has a green tint to it. It comes in a variety of colors. So if you have melasma, rosacea like me, or any of these other issues, we're going to be able to address them with some CC cream. So it's like BB cream, CC cream. I wonder what DD cream is. Hi, South Carolina. I have grandchildren in your area. Okay, so we're not going to do any color correcting. We're just going to go with my bare face, what it is, and we're going to just put some BB cream on my hand. This is shade number 4. Normally in a makeup, I wear a medium, like a darker side of medium. So I'm just going to tap in my brush, place it around my face, and then we'll do some blending and a little bit of contouring. I need a cloth in my lap because I'm a mess. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to blend, and with this BB cream, it's really simple because you just blend it as you did before. This is not something that needs to be stippled. You can, absolutely you can. Drag it down the neck, don't forget. There we go, a little bit under the eye. I like to tap under the eye because I don't like pulling the skin under there. There we go. And we're just going to continue to press and circle. Make sure we've got it all nice and blended. Always remember to go up into the hairline. If not, I was in it's something when you're in the makeup industry. I was in the grocery store the other day, and I was standing behind a lovely lady, but her makeup stopped right here, and she had that like wide gap. And I don't know why. Before I probably would not have noticed it. Now I do. But I was like, be sure you go up into that hairline. Don't leave that little scalp part sticking out, especially when we want to blend in. Your Fear is BB cream will accent your wrinkles more, especially around the mouth area. It doesn't. It's just like any type cream. If it weren't cream, like if you were using certain types of powders like this cream, the Seint cream, none of that is going to settle into your fine lines and wrinkles anywhere. Because see, I can get really up close and personal, and believe me, I even have, you could kind of see when I talk, I have the pocking from the loss of volume. I am on a collagen supplement. That helps. But this is almost like putting moisturizer. A tinted moisturizer only has a little bit more coverage than a tinted moisturizer. The BB cream does. Because tinted moisturizer is just that. A tad, like a drop of food coloring, into your bowl of cream, pretty much. So, because for the longest, I was like, what is the difference between BB cream and tinted moisturizer? They look like they do the same thing. BB cream has just a little bit more of a coverage to it than your tinted moisturizer, because that's just what it is. There we go. Okay, I think we have it spread pretty well. Now, I like to start with the contour because I like to go ahead and sculpt my face. So I'm going to grab my Cool Taupe contour stick, and you don't have to be neat because we're going to blend it. Find that cheekbone, don't go past the corner of the eye. I like to do a little bit wider of a contour on my cheeks because I feel like it defines them more. I feel like everything fell on my face, if you know what I mean. And I mean, it's funny and it's not, because I remember when I thought, oh no, I have a wrinkle. No, that wasn't a wrinkle. I don't know what it was, but I wish I had it back because, yeah, what I have now, those are wrinkles. Okay, so we're going to go up on the cheekbones on either side to the cheekbones just to below, and see how that immediately kind of gave my face a little bit more of a shape. Now, you can come and do your jawline if you like. I really notice the difference with my jowls when I do this, because the shadow that it creates, you don't notice them quite as much. Because again, all of this is loss of volume. And a little bit on the neck. I love to contour my nose. I never contoured my nose before about 2 years ago. When I found contour, I was like, where's this been? Well, I'm sure it was out there. I just didn't know what it was or what to do with it. Not that I do now, but I like to think that I do. Also, I got kind of a little ball thing on the end of my nose, so I like to put a little contour right there on the tip. Then come back with your concealer pen or crayon. It's a crayon. So today we're coloring on our face. So we are just going to go between the eyebrows. We're going to come down the center of the nose, if I can do that. There we go. I've got a bump on my nose right there. There we go. That looks better. See how that immediately made my nose look just a little bit more narrow and just a little bit longer. This is Celesty. I still have Seint, Tammy. Seint is wonderful. I'll never leave Seint. But Celesty is just another option. And it's cream too, so they're both great. They really are. Main thing, Celesty, is price point. You can get a whole lot of Celesty for just one palette of Seint. There we go. Now we're going to catch the Cupid's bow. We're going to catch the center of the chin, the inner corners of the eye. Just remember, I like to come down on the side of my nose just a little bit to kind of even things out. Inner and outer corners of the eye, and then create a focal point by going up into the temple. That makes all the difference in the world. Again, we're going to come here, catch the outer corner, and then go right up into the temple. There we go. Now your concealer is in place. This, I think, is my all-time favorite part, because we already have, if you're a Seint user, you already have, because we use the BB cream, so you already have your base on, your main shade. So now we have all three of our shades on. I'm going to come back with a crayon, and we're going to do the blush, or lip and cheek, as Seint calls it. Celesty calls it crayons. Yeah, that's all Celesty says. These are lip crayons that I use as blush. There we go. And I love, love, love these fall shades. With a crayon, I can even, with a chubby one, I can even decently line my lip. There we go. And it's not the bottom lip, it's the top one. Thank you. As As we age, it's like as I've gotten older, my top lip has disappeared. I used to have a really nice top lip. There we go. And when I line it, I start from the outer edge, not the corner. Because see these wrinkles right here? Those kind of point down. If you line to those, your smile's going to go down. So we want our smile to go up. Matter of fact, let me show you something there. See what a mess I make? But I still like to do it. Okay. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful fall, but not too much, but a fall shade. A little bit more. All right, so our lips are done. Now, let's grab our concealer pen again. See how these lines point down? And you want your smile to come up. Again, we want to lift everything. So come to the corner and just make like a little duck lip. There we go. With your concealer, or if you're a Seint user, your brightening highlight. There we go. And just by canceling that just a little bit, you can. It also works in the laugh lines, because all that is a fold, and it creates a shadow. So if you use a lighter concealer shade, it takes that that shadow away. So we're creating shadows with the darker shades. We're taking the shadows away with the lighter ones. So we're just fine-tuning our faces. That's all we're doing. Now, I am going to start at my jawline because I did this just last week. I contoured it with the crayon and I forgot. And when I got in the car, my husband's like, "You have dirt under your neck." I was like, "Dirt? I haven't been around dirt." And then it dawned on me, I didn't blend. So there you go. Oh, goodness, yeah, dirt on my neck. I was like, "Are you crazy?" Oh, well, it happens. So there we go. We've got that blended, our contour under our neck. And again, see how you see more of my jaw than you do of the actual jowl area. Does the concealer only come in one shade? No, there's several. These pens come because this may be too light for you. And I think there is a lighter shade than this. So, but I remember I had to choose a shade. So yes, the contour sticks too. They come in a variety of shades. This one is Cool Taupe because it's the closest to the shadow that I wear with Seint, because I'm more of a cool tone, even though I really, really, really love bold cheeks and lips. If it has too much red in it, it's like it just makes my rosacea stand out that much more. So I am looking very forward to getting the CC cream, because that you would prime with that first. So it's going to be green. So won't that be fun when it comes in? We can put green all over my face. Now, this is not contour. I have it on both sides. That's loss of volume in my face. So we're just going to tap this in, just kind of stipple. And again, look at the difference in my mouth. It just, that little bit of a difference kind of brought the smile up. And that's what we're doing. We're making it us, but just a little bit better. So we're just going to continue. Flip my brush around to catch the eyes. There we go. All right, yep. Just keep it there. And again, I'm tapping, I'm not, or stippling, I'm not pulling, because again, the little rubber band of skin that is under our eyes, mine has popped. So when I used to pull it, it would come back. It doesn't now. So we're just going to tap. Tap, tap, tap. Again, I'm 68, so there's all that. Yes. Alrighty, but the good news is I'm still here, so we're going to look at that as a positive. Now, with the BB cream, you notice that you have your base on first, so you really don't have to do as much blending as you do if you're doing like a cream palette, either Seint or Celesty. There we go. And there are some new things coming out with Seint too. I'll do a whole thing on that later in the week. And yeah, kind of some exciting things coming out there. In October, we just had the conference. So there we go. We are just softening. Again, you can see the 3 shades on my face. And again, you're just putting what is going to work best for you and sculpting your face just to where, again, it's you, only just a little bit better. Now we're going to come over here, and you know I like to just soften it and then grab the lip and cheek and the contour and up into the temple. Same thing over here. All of this is cream, so it blends so easily. Easy, easy peasy. There we go. And other than a little bit of mascara, we are done. I love the light look. Now this is a little bit shiny for me. They call it a glow. I had terribly oily skin as a teenager, so I see like oil. So we'll come back and set it in just a minute with a little bit of setting powder. And I'm going to show you something too. Thank you. How many of you curled your lashes? I never did. I just could see something really bad happening to put that thing up to my eye. So I'm going to show you how to curl your lashes without an eyelash curler. And I'm going to show you how to get rid of the blop when you make a mess with your mascara, which I have done here recently a lot. I don't know what my issue is. It's like I go on, either I make a royal mess with it or I do a really good job. Here lately, it's the royal mess. There we go. I think it's all these antihistamines and decongestants I'm taking to be able to breathe. This is my eyeshadow brush, a no big deal brush, but after you get your mascara on, hold it up. Just for a minute. Look at the difference in how it's curling the lashes as the mascara dries. And you don't have that tool in your hand. Again, if you can use it, you've got my respect. But I was always so afraid of an eyelash curler. That thing just looked like evil to me. So we're just going to... There we go. You just hold it up for a second and look at the difference. It just gives it that little bit of a curl. I see my granddaughters like curling their lashes before they start, and I'm like, good for you. Nan cannot do that. So there you go. Okay, we're just going to be sure here. Then get our brush. And again, just hold it up. Hold your lashes up, and it looks like you curl those bad girls before you put your makeup on, your mascara. There we go. What a difference. Now, I don't know that it's had time to dry, but we're going to let it, maybe give it a little bit of a fan to let it dry. That is mascara. Yes, it's mascara. And there it is. I'm like, where's my little brush? This one actually works better because it's a little bit thinner of a brush to curl with. But it's just a little trick, and I love sharing with you little things that I come up with that make it easier. Because everybody should be able to feel pretty. And I don't know about you, makeup makes me feel pretty. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Yep. And if you get really up high into like the lash line, it looks like you did a tight line, but you did it with mascara. So again, the thought of tight lining, I just see something really bad happening because I am not the best with the brush. Okay, I think I clunked it up here, so we'll get rid of that. Mascara is a liquid that dries to a solid. So when you think about that, even if you get it way up here, and normally when I would do that, I had just finished my eyeshadow. And so what do? You wipe it. No, don't wipe it. Leave it there. And we are going to just flick it off with a brush. Look at that. And you can do this too when you do this up here. Did I get it? Yeah, there we go. If you get them up here, and especially if you've done your eyeshadow, take extra minutes to or get a fan and dry the mascara. Then come back with just a little soft brush. This is just an eyebrow brush. And just give it some flicks. And it will come right off. Your eyeshadow will still look perfect. I mean, it's like, I don't know why anyone didn't tell me this, because I was always trying to blot it off and smeared it and everything was just a mess. So there's that. Now, I love this finishing powder by Celesty. This stuff is like, it's almost like a blurring powder. Not almost, it is. And it takes so little. See, I've got a little bit in the top. And I'm going to put it on my brush, tap it on my wrist, and then actually press it. This is just a little soft brush. And look at the difference. The glow is still there, but look, no pores. It's like I have no pores. It also blurs pretty well these marionette lines. They're still there. But look at the difference. See how deep these look? It just blurred these out. And again, you cannot tell that I have powder on. I mean, it's just, this is good stuff. And it's $22. That's it. Can you believe it? When I first heard about it, I was like, oh my goodness, this powder is wonderful, but I'm not paying $60, $70 for powder. I'm just not going to do it. And so when I saw it was 22, boy, I jumped. And I'm so glad I did. I still have the youthful glow, but again, everything is set. I like the way it looks, and I love the blurring effect. I mean, this is as flawless as I'm going to get at this age. I mean, let's put it that way. So anyway, I appreciate you joining me today. I really do. I love both companies that I represent. So if you're interested, you're interested in Seint, which is this palette, you're going to need a color match. This palette is either medium to light to medium, medium to dark. That's your only two choices, but you get a really big value. This is $29. This is a little over $100. So it's which do you want? They're both quality. I would not have shown you this $29 if I didn't feel this was as good a quality. This is European standards, which are better than the US. That's surprising. So anyway, I hope everyone has a blessed day. We're mature women. We have nothing to prove. So you go out and you be the reason someone smiles today. I'll see you again next time. Thank you for joining. Bye.